Hi, I'm Awais. I'm from the UK, Manchester, and I've come to Plovdiv University to study medicine.
Hello, I'm Chiara. I come from Italy and I'm gonna study medicine at Plovdiv University.
My name is Ryan Raj and I'm here to study medicine at Bulgaria, Plovdiv Medical University, and yeah, I'm excited to learn.
My name is Harsh Thanki, I'm from the UK and I'm here studying dentistry at Plovdiv Medical University.
Hi, I'm Deeps. I'm from the UK. I'm here to study medicine at Plovdiv Medical University.
Hi, I'm Nahil. I'm a student from the UK. I live in Birmingham and I came to Plovdiv a few days ago.
Hi, I'm Monica and I'm doing dentistry at Plovdiv Medical University, and this is my first year. I'm really excited.
I started about 3 months before the exam date. Some people say it's early, some people say it's late. I think it all depends on a person. But I found, for me, that was the perfect time to start. Exam preparation wasn't that difficult. Inter HECS offers resources and learning materials like past papers and notes, depending on what university you're applying for, depending on what course, whether it's medicine or dentistry. And it's really specifically tailored to where you're going. The Inter HECS staff have also incorporated other events into it, like study sessions with older students as well.
To prepare for the exam, I started, I'd say, quite late. Maybe I should have started a bit earlier, so I started 1 month before the exam. I honestly finished everything to study everything because the preparation was very smooth. I had everything on the Inter HECS website, so I practiced a lot, even with the theory.
For medicine, because I really wanted to get in, especially here, I think I spent a good 1 to 2 months beforehand, and I think it makes it a lot easier because you don't have to revise all of it at once. You can, again, with Inter HECS, all their information is there, study links. Even there is some new content in the entrance exams, but if you follow all of them, you'll be fine and you'll be here studying medicine. I think you should follow Inter HECS advice, like, you know, when they say just start studying as soon as possible, I think you should just do that because it makes it a lot easier workload, you can divide it, and yeah, instead of revising 2 weeks before 5 hours a day, you can revise, like I said, 1 to 2 months before and do an hour or 2 a day and you'll be absolutely fine.
Before deciding to go with an agency, I was by myself, so I was like, where are the papers, what do I do, and everything. But after signing up with the agency, they have the platform for everything. They have the questions from all the years that are available, and they have the multiple choice platform, which was really easy to use, and you can memorize, learn, practice as many times as you can. So I did that. So I practiced at least around 5 to 6 times. And when it came to the exam, and before the exam there's like a mock thingy that university does, which is really helpful, so you know what the exam platform is actually like. And then after that it was pretty smooth ride.
I've just gone through all of every single one of the questions on the platform. I read through the documents, the PDFs, maybe looked through some of my old books if there was like to go with mitosis and meiosis, watched a YouTube video or two, but it wasn't that lengthy of like a study period up to it. I feel like a solid 2-3 weeks, and because the information is very similar to what you do at GCSE, A-level and chemistry, so it wasn't like I was learning this all from the beginning.
So it was through Zoom, and then you were put into groups, and there was this, I don't know if she was a professor or anything, but there was this one person who was checking. You had your microphone on, camera on, and that was pretty much it. You just answer questions through a university website platform.
We're on like a live call and all our cameras are on. We're able, I don't think if you had a question, maybe you had to message the personal assistant. During the trial test, people were asking lots of questions, but that was just to stimulate exam conditions. We could see the other people, but obviously we were just looking at our exam.
So we have an exam date for Plovdiv, and all of the questions there were multiple choice. There were around 30 to 40 questions, 45 minutes for biology and 45 minutes for chemistry, roughly the same length and same amount of questions. They weren't that hard with the resources provided, but you do have a lot of time as well. So make sure you check your answers over and over again, because you don't want to have to finish your exam and then realise, oh no, that was the answer.
There were 2 tests, one for biology and chemistry. Each one was around 40-ish questions, and you had around the same time, 30 to 40 minutes. It wasn't that time consuming. Again, you will have plenty of time to check your answers, but take it easy, it'll be fine. If you spent plenty of time revising, follow all the resources that were given to you. I found the exam pretty easy and wasn't too stressed when I was answering it. Didn't feel stressed, not one bit, because I realise now it was the fear of unknown, but now it was all the revision I did from the resources, and yeah, the test went absolutely fine.
The entrance exam, it's split into biology and chemistry. Most of the stuff is from A-levels, what you do previously study, and it's mostly of multiple choice questions. And for UK students, you need to learn additional topics like anatomy of the brain and things like this. Yeah, so there's a few different things that you need to learn, which Inter HECS provide resources for. Difficulty level, I thought it was not too bad, considering all the practice that we'd done. Inter HECS provided, all the practice tests, which I did a lot of times. That meant that I was confident going into the exam, and some of the questions that they do repeat in the real exam as well, so it was not too bad.
I think with the entrance exam, it was fairly similar to kind of my exams back in the UK, so my A-levels and just biology and chemistry exams that I've done. But I would say there's a little bit more you need to know, but Inter HECS prepare really good study materials with everything you need to know. So yeah, I would say it's not too bad as long as you just start fairly early and just look through the study materials.
Nervous. Much like everyone else, nervous. You're always worried whether your internet will cut off because it was an online exam. You're always worried whether your internet will cut off or whether there'll be another problem there. But it ran smoothly. We understood the instructions, we had a lot of help and assistance, and I was generally well prepared for it.
I was anxious on the day of the exam because, you know, the pressure before the exam is always there. But during the exam, looking at the question, I saw they were the things I studied for the whole month, so I was quite confident.
Normal, like everyone else, I was nervous and, you know, a little bit of anxiety, but I know that if you, like I said, if you know you've revised a lot, you put in the hard work, you will feel easy. I know I was a bit nervous on the day, like, you know, is my internet will shut down, but again, if you make sure everything's ready, you'll be absolutely fine.
Obviously you'll feel like a little bit of nerves before the actual exam because it's a different country, you don't know how they're going to test you, but I think the practice tests and the materials provided by Inter HECS really prepared me for what was coming up, and that gave me confidence throughout.
On the exam day, during, you know, they check your passport and everything, I was like, my heart was like quite jittery, but after that, because I experienced that scenario before, I was calm. I was like, okay, let's get through this slowly and calmly, and it was done.
Well, I felt like I'd done well, so it was mainly like a burden off my shoulder, it was relief. So I was happy about that.
Actually, I was also happy when I saw the result. I got stressed of waiting for them, obviously, but then when Inter HECS actually gave us a rough estimate about marks and everything, I got calmed down and I knew how it actually went.
After, I just felt confident because I answered all the questions to the best of my ability, and I had time to check over as well.
I think anticipation, I was waiting for the results. I just wanted to know straight away what score I'd got.
The results came out about a week after, and it was just like an email. I was quite scared, like I was looking on my phone quite a lot waiting for the email to come. But it came fairly quickly, and it's just had my marks on there, and I was pretty happy.
Revise, revise, revise. I know it's hard to stay motivated and you feel like you're confident with it, but stay focused and stay revising.
For students doing the exam next year, I would say that learn all the content and then make sure you practice each test multiple times so that you know all the questions and know all the content.
Prepare, obviously prepare at least, as Stephanie said, 10 times, do it at least 10 times, follow that advice, and then you should be sorted. Don't worry about GCSEs or A-levels, that's done. It doesn't matter how you did in them. You need to focus on what you want to do moving forward, and you need to pick yourself up and be like, okay, I want to do this, I'm going to try my best, I'm going to give my 100%, or Mum says 200%, and because you said to yourself that you will try, and you will try. You have to just trust yourself, and it'll all work out.
I suppose the hardest part was getting the translations of everything right and reading all the contracts, because we're growing up now. We've never had to do this before, reading a lot of papers, and signing documents. So I suppose that for me was the hard part. But then again, you always have help from Inter HECS and from your own parents as well. I suppose your parents do care about you, so you're not alone in that aspect.
The application process is quite lengthy, but you guys, you were able to offer assistance during the whole time we were doing it. The visa, like I'm still applying for that because I'm waiting for the ACRO to come through, but the application process was pretty simple. We just had to provide all the documents and then you guys were able to do it on your part.
Lovely. If I had to rate it out of 10, it would be 11. So they're absolutely fantastic. They really do help you every step of the way, and you can tell that they are passionate about helping you and that they really do care. So I really appreciate that.
I say Inter HECS are the best. Just you're not going to have to worry about anything. They're going to answer to text messages, emails, phone calls, whatever you prefer. They're going to answer. They got an answer ready every time, and you're going to feel like at ease with them, like you can ask even the most silly questions. They're just going to answer without thinking anything about you. And what I also liked is that they reminded us about deadlines a lot, and I think that's important to have like a smooth application process. You don't want to lose any chances because of mistakes that could be corrected.
Brilliant, amazing. I don't know how, I talked to my parents about this, I don't know how we could have done it without Inter HECS. You guys have done so much for us, and I'm really happy that I was with this agency, and I know that they'll still be with me for these next 6 years, and it makes me feel at ease.
With Inter HECS, they were really professional. Stephanie, of course, was always responsive and made sure that everything was done on time and made us feel at ease, and made the transition as smooth as possible for us.
The team members were really positive, and they were like, when I was worried about something, I usually WhatsApp, and then they would come back to me and be like, everything's okay.
I had a really good experience with Inter HECS, and I'm really happy that I went with the agency because any questions I had, which I had quite a lot, they would literally reply within 2 minutes or something. So all my doubts and worries would be answered really quickly. And there were some documents we had to prepare, for the visa, and the team would go through step by step what you had to prepare and the deadlines for different documents. So they're really organised, so I really recommend them.
I feel like you guys were always there to reply whenever we messaged. I feel like people would message you guys all the time, and sometimes I felt a nuisance, but you guys, honestly, I would not have been able to do this without the agency, really. You guys kept everything in check, especially the platform. It's really useful to see and be able to track how far along in your application you are. That feature is really good. And all the information on the website as well. The links to videos, the currency calculator, I used all of them, and definitely the agency was a really big help.